This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to find out how to volunteer, please contact LibriVox.org. She-rab Dongbu, or The Tree of Wisdom, by Nagarjuna. Translated by W.L. Campbell. Part 3, Sections 81 to 120. 81. The Lord of Earth, being influenced by passionate desires, does not discriminate between benefit and injury. He conducts himself as he pleases, like a lust-maddened elephant. Tortured by remorse, he falls over the precipice of despondent misery. He blames those around, and is ignorant of his own fault. 82. In a time of disputes, a king, rather than acquire wealth, should preserve his life by abandoning property. Just as when the butcher shears the sheep's fleece, the sheep thinks the sparing of its life to be a great gain. 83. When there is a snake at the root and an eagle above, monkeys climbing in the branches and the flowers surrounded by bees, where a resting place is provided for all savage animals, pay no heed to beware of such a sandalwood tree. 84. By whatever means you control your enemies, it is not the physical ability, but the method which matters. See how the crow with a string of golden beads got the snake killed. Footnote: D.S. explains that the snake lived at the foot of the tree in which the crow lived, who owned the beads. The crow wished to kill the snake and accordingly dropped the beads. A passerby who wished to take the beads killed the snake in order to do so. End footnote. 85. He who has understanding is mighty. What can you do with might without understanding? How strong the lion was, yet he was killed by the hare. Footnote: The hare told the lion to look at his reflection in a well, and the lion fell in. One of the few stories referred to in this book which are known in Tibet. End footnote. 86. If you want to have proper method in your work, consult those possessed of understanding. What need is there to speak of obtaining health, wealth, and happiness? Even if you fail, it will still look well. 87. The conduct of the morally virtuous is self-evident, but how can it cure evil persons? Like phlegm, which is brought on by hot, rough-tasting condiments, their evilness becomes very much increased. 88. The man against whom you feel anger in your heart is not to be admonished by words. Catch your enemy by the feet, and then admonish him with the weapon of words. 89. And as far as danger has not been encountered, in so far is danger to be feared. At the time of real danger, it should be vanquished like a mistake. 90. As regards one who has imbibed the truth, is it clever to impose upon such a man? When a man is resting on the bamboo, what is brave about killing him? 91. Even when young, rejoice in the intense tranquility of the old. Be not proud of what you know, even when learned. However great your glory, be forbearing in your manner. However high you may rise, be not proud. 92. Those who ever delight to benefit all creatures are supreme, like the lamp made from a jewel, which relies not on oil, nor on the vessel, nor on the wick for its light. 93. A doctor taking food and not digesting it, a king speaking falsehoods, and a man of good birth misbehaving himself. These three are very unbecoming. 94. by association with the exalted, who would not become exalted. The thread on which the flowers are strung, as a garland, is attached to the head. 95. He who preaches at the timely season, and speaks when opportunity arises, will be very much remarked, and obtain worldly greatness. 96. He who is possessed of diligence, courage, might, wisdom, the power to subdue others, and perseverance, these 6 virtues, is feared even by the gods. 97. As regards your former enemy, now defeated, trust him not even when he wishes to become your friend. See how in the cave where the owls were gathered, the raven lit a fire, and they were burned. 98. Eating, sleeping, fearing and copulating, man and the brutes are alike in these. By the practice of religion, mankind is elevated. If religion is not understood, is man not on a level with the brutes? 99. Those who speak ill of religion, although they go and come by day, are like the smith's bellows. They have breath, but they are not alive. 100. Leaving the patron, Buddha, and bowing to other gods, is like a fool who comes to the bank of the Ganges, and being thirsty, digs a well. 101. Although you may remain in a country for a very long time, it is absolutely certain that you will have to leave. Whatever may be the difference in the parting, the actual going cannot be avoided. 102. By compulsory separation, excessive pain is infinitely caused to the mind. But if the giving up is voluntary, infinite peaceful happiness will be obtained. 103. One's desire is to be attractive and happy, and wealth is of course pleasant. But yet this world of existence is like a healthy drunken person being carried. 104. For living beings there is no moral defilement equal to lust. Nothing injures others as envy does. None is so fawning as a beggar. There is no friend or relative to equal generosity. 105. There is no eye like that of wisdom. There is no darkness like spiritual darkness. There is no enemy like disease. There is no danger to equal death. 107. It is well to have this friend and that gem. The wishing gem is real. Stones are not gems. The topaz being treated as the best of gems, such a gem causes the ruin of the world. 108. Whatever there be on the earth's surface, grain, gold, cattle, and good health, not all these will suffice to satisfy one man. If you understand this, you will obtain tranquility. 109. Wealth hoarded with great pains, and fondled at intervals, how it resembles the starving mouse who hoards his store. Wealth is merely a source of misery. 110. Earthly life is not stable. Wealth and enjoyment are not stable. Wife and child are not abiding. Therefore, trust in religion and good reputation. 111. A king is not satisfied with great riches. A clever man is insatiable for elegant sayings. The ocean is never sated with salt. The world has never enough of the sight of beauty. Fire is not to be satisfied with wood, nor is it possible to satisfy a child's desires. 112. Moral conduct, self-restraint, and the control of the mind. Whoever bears these earnestly in mind, and remains so, then what more does he need? 113.